Hi there, it's Myra here, and you're on the channel Beauty and Scent with Myra. Today we're going to talk about the best fruity perfumes that I own, and yes, it was quite difficult because I do own a lot of fruity perfumes, but I did narrow it down to top 10, and every perfume has its own fruit, so we're not, duping ourselves there. So, unfortunately, it's getting so late that it's getting dark and I need to film as quickly as possible because I'm not going to have a lot of time filming this week, but I did want to share these with you because I gravitate towards fruity perfumes in fall just because, I still want to have this piece of summer with me. So I would really appreciate if you subscribe to the channel and commented down below what is your favorite fruity perfume. And let's get started. Let's start from like the usual fruits and then move on to more exotic fruits. And we're gonna start from the one that is not my personal favorite just because I do not enjoy pear in fragrances. Unfortunately, it gives me headache, but the other creators, they do enjoy it so much and I do love the smell. It just gives me a headache. It's Casablanca from Swiss Arabian. I am going to put in the notes here, but to me, this is just pear apple covered in caramel. Perfect for gourmand girlies and the fruity girlies as well if you are okay with the pear note. I don't really smell anything else in here, maybe some spices, just like a tiny little bit, but mostly just the pear, caramel and apple. And next one up is for the girlies that love fresh and clean fragrances. This is from Jo Malone, it's Blackberry Bay, and well, it's just Blackberry Bay as it is with Jo Malone. You basically, well, at least I can smell just the two notes here. I really smell the blackberry and the bay, but please be careful because this fragrance, some people do smell just bay there, and I don't know if you want to smell solely like bay. So yeah, please test this out, but as this little freshy, a little bit bitter perfume that gives you this clean girl vibe, I mean, this is very, very good if you enjoy the two components that are in here. Now, my favorite cherry of all time, if we're obviously talking just about fruits and berries, because I have another one that has like notes of cherry that I love a little bit more, but it's not the most prominent note there. But this one is my favorite cherry of all time. What you get here, well, first of all, it's Prima Materia, and the name is Tricheuse. Sorry for pronouncing that wrong, but this is basically, they do have a lot of notes here. Again, including them here, but honestly speaking, it's just cherry and whiskey to me. Cherry whiskey, yeah, I think that's it because I don't really smell anything else, but this is so perfect. Just imagine this huge basket with cherries that you start smashing and you get that juice. That's exactly it, with just a little hint of whiskey. Now, surprisingly, my favorite apple is from Zara. It's Applejuice, and you can see that, it's been loved. And this is not my first bottle, by the way. This is this cleanest apple I've ever smelled. It's green apple. It has this soapy note, just a little tiny bit. But mostly what you get here is just this green, crunchy apple that is basically spitting in your face because it's so juicy, and then a little bit of like a soap undertone there. I love it in the summer, I love it in autumn, I love it in winter, and I love it in the fall because this is just something that I spray on myself if I want to feel clean, fresh, energetic. By the way, let me just do it right now because yeah, I want to feel like that. Oh yeah, that's very, very good. Now, I know that I'm a basic girly here, but Mandarin basil, yes, this one from Guerlain. Uh, Honestly speaking, I have a lot of orange perfumes, but not Mandarin, and I really think that this one is the best Mandarin out there because it's not in your face. It's subtle and soft, but at the same time, again, juicy. Well, you are gonna hear the word juicy a lot today because we're talking about fruits, but it really is. It's not too sweet. It's not sour. You know, it's just there in the in the middle, very balanced out. And the basil there is just giving you a little bit of spice to it. It's very, very good. And yes, it's not long lasting. It's true, but unfortunately, most freshies are not long lasting. Except for the apple juice from Zara, that one is quite long lasting. Now we're getting into more exotic territory here, and I've got just 5 left. Obviously, I'm not giving them to you in any particular order because I love them, except for the Casablanca. I love them exactly the same way for different reasons. So yeah, we've got 5 left, and if you are a lemon girly, this one from Kayali, Capri in a bottle. This is so good. There's also one from Mansera. It's called Sicily. It's like this lemon popsicle. That one is also quite good. This one is this kind of sugared lemon with a little bit of raspberry. And I think this combination is so good. Yes, it is quite sweet. So if you're not a gourmand lover, it's not just the lemon and that's it. Yeah, it's not. But I feel so happy when I'm wearing this perfume. So yeah, if you would like to try something new, something interesting, if you are a gourmand lover and you haven't tried lemon perfumes yet, I think this would be a great choice, like a safe choice, because sometimes these lemon perfumes, you know, are a little bit too much for a gourmand lover, a little bit too bitter. And the same thing works otherwise if you are a lemon lover and you want to step into gourmands, this is a safe way to do so. Now, next one is from the same line from Kayali. This one is Maui in a bottle, and it has sweet banana, pear, coconut, cream, jasmine, sandalwood, and vanilla. But honestly speaking, I do not get sweet banana. I get the green banana. You know, the small, little, tiny green bananas. Because this one is quite bitter. I do not smell the pear here at all. To me, this is, you know, just green banana with a little bit of coconut and just a hint of sunscreen. And I do think that being a green banana, I don't think they did this intentionally because they have the Maldives in a bottle and it states there that that one is green banana. But this one, honestly speaking, to me is a very, very good green banana that is not simple and that is not too bitter, but at the same time, not too sunscreeny. If this sounds good to you, I think you're gonna love this one. Now, one last one from Kayali is the Eden Sparkling Lychee, and it has blackcurrant, lychee, rose, candied violet, sugared amber, and sandalwood. And honestly speaking, out of everything, I do get the blackcurrant and the lychee and a little bit of rose. Nothing else. This is a very nice combination. This is very simple, and honestly speaking, I would not advise you to purchase this one in particular. I would suggest you look into Paris Corner. They do have an alternative to this perfume, and because it's so simple in the way it smells, they actually have created like a perfect alternative for this perfume at a more affordable price. So obviously, if you want to spend the money, go for this one. But if you want to save up a little bit, you can confidently look into the Paris Corner alternative. So we've got only 2 left, and honestly, those are my favorite ones from the bunch. One of them being my favorite mango, and it's Mango Punch from Paris Corner. This is supposed to be an alternative for a Wilhelm Perfumery Mango Skin. And honestly, it is. It's just not as sticky as that one and not as long lasting. But the price difference is huge. And if you're going for the smell of mango that is going to be very sweet, juicy, and sticky, yeah, you don't need to spend that much. You'd rather, well, at least I would rather reapply this one. I did own a travel size Wilhelm Perfumery Mango Skin, and honestly, I do not feel the need to repurchase that one. I'd much rather just have this one in my decanted bottle and reapply it throughout the day. But the scent is bringing me happiness. It's so sunny and sweet and sticky. It's just everything I love about mango is in here. And then the last one might not be very obvious. This one is from Lattafa. It's called Qaed al Fursan, and this is the best pineapple I've ever tried. This is so photorealistic. You just smell the pineapple here next to you, like, I don't know, like someone is cutting pineapple next to you. And basically that's it. You do get a little bit of saffron in here. Very juicy, but not too sweet. This is not a gourmand. This is just a photorealistic pineapple with a little bit of saffron. And the lasting power here is incredible. This is one of very affordable perfumes from Lattafa. But this stays on me for like 24, 26 hours. Seriously, it is so good. It is so long wearing. And this one in particular smells so differently on women and men. I have been spraying it on my friend, on my girlfriends and guy friends as well. On my girlfriends, it smells like this sweet pineapple with a touch of saffron. And on my guy friends, it smells like this men's cologne with a touch of pineapple. So these were my top 10 favorite fruity perfumes. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. Please comment down below what is your favorite fruity perfume, and I would really appreciate if you subscribe to the channel. It will really help my channel grow. So thanks again and see you in the next one. Bye!